Welcome to Uganda News.
Hi, my name is Kashikche.
Hi, I'm Mungwikwi. Hi, I'm Durrell.
And I'm Juanita de Rio de la Montaña. Today's topic is
Uganda. First off, genocide in Uganda. Idi Amin caused much violence and bloodshed in Uganda. Violence erupted because he instructed the government to kill people of Uganda. People were forced into exile, and some were imprisoned without trial or slaughtered at the first hit of non-alliance. After Idi Amin was done serving, the LRA started to inflict violence upon the Ugandans. They started torturing the Alkali tribe, and they took the children and forced them into gruesome armies. The Alkali people knew they couldn't fight back, so they just tried to reason with them, but the LRA didn't listen. The Uganda genocide is one of the worst genocides to ever happen. It started in 1960 and is still going on today. Over 165 million people lived in Uganda, but since 1960, when the genocide began, more than half of their entire population has been exterminated. Women were raped and people died of starvation, and others were put into camps. By the 20th century, 800,000 people were put into concentration camps and 40,000 people died.
Invisible Children of Uganda. In order to end the war of Uganda, the Lord Resistance Army, also known as the LRA, and the government of Uganda engaged in many peace talks. The ongoing war of 23 years has enslaved over 90% of the children as soldiers. The LRA has murdered over 600 children. 3 American guys have filmed a document that is known as Invisible Children because they are no longer seen as children by the men serving in the army that they think are in the favor. Although the amazing recovery from the current president with his dedication to fighting the war that continues to draft, or should I say, take young men out of the country, the children are considered both weapons and victims. Weapons because they are fighting for the soldiers. And the soldiers are to kill their own families just to survive. Many people have not known of this because the government does not want others knowing of the horrible things that are going on in the country and knowing that the children are not safe. With the help of 3 American guys that help run an organization, and some Americans who feel it's not a priority but also a need. The 3 American guys find most of the children in the villages located in southern Uganda, since the northern part of the country is where the majority of the war takes place. Help is on the way, and looking it out in a new way of approaching enemies.
Death in war in Uganda. As of January 2009, there is a mandatory death penalty in Uganda that's unconstitutional. The death rate in Uganda is 50.66% of 1,000 people. The war in Uganda was coming to a close end of March 2008, but sad to say, Joseph Kony did not show up for the last signing of the peace treaty.
Poverty in Uganda. 40% of Ugandans lack access to clean water and 30% live below the poverty line. Poverty rates in Uganda range from less than 50% to more than 60% of the population. 50% of children in the north and northeastern Uganda are involved in harsh, dangerous labor such as breaking stones in quarries, collecting heavy firewood, and prostitution. It is estimated that over 1.76 million Ugandan children aged 5 to 17 are involved in some kind of work, which affects the children's education as they have to earn a living. So that means that there is more poverty in Uganda.
That's all for Upper Bound News tonight. Tune in next time.
Thank you for watching.
Have a nice night.
I skipped like a ton of my stuff. I didn't know what to say.
Hey, man.